Thank you very much. I welcome you all to this presentation titled Underachievement in Difficult Concepts in Biology, Can CTCA Be the Way Out? I'm Deborah Agbanemo, standing in for the lead presenter, Francisca Allename, and I want to acknowledge my supervisor and also my mentor, distinguished emeritus Professor Peter Kebukola, and the co-authors for this paper. The problem of this study actually stems from the poor performance of students in public examination. For West African examination, you can see the decrease in the performance of students over the years between 2000 to 2015. And it could be as a result of student attitude towards learning biology and also the mode of delivery. So this study answers the research question: what concepts do students find difficult in biology? And also if the CTCA, the cultural techno-contextual approach, will be able to break down the difficulty that these students experience. It is hinged on the theoretical framework of the Okebukola eco-techno-cultural theory, the Osubel theory of advanced organizer, Witkowski's sociocultural theory, the Kwame Nkrumah ethnophilosophy, and the Martin Heidegger technophilosophy. So this study adopted two phases, which is the survey and the quasi-experimental phase. For the survey phase, where we identified the difficult concepts in biology, that the population of all African students offering biology, majorly in Nigeria and Ghana, more than 1,000 senior secondary school students in private and public schools. So the instrument was the difficult concepts in biology questionnaire. We had a reliability value of 0.78. So from the survey phase, we found out that the most difficult concept is variation and evolution, which has the highest mean rank of 2.09 in genetics, and the least, which is on sense organs, which is 1.43. For the quasi-experimental phase, the students, there were the students offering biology in Lagos State. So we had it in both the control and the experimental group. The control had 29 subjects and the experimental had 36 subjects. So we developed nervous system achievement test. Yeah, we picked the nervous system, which is the third most difficult concept in biology. And the students in the experimental class had the lesson taught, they had nervous system taught using CTCA, while the students in the control class had their learning experience with a conventional teaching method. The CTCA, the cultural techno-contextual approach, can take place in three forms, which is in the classroom, on the field, and also in the laboratory. But for this study, we had the CTCA in the classroom. And for CTCA to take place in the classroom, we have 5 steps. The first step is giving the student pre-lesson assignment to look for cultural practices, web resources related to the nervous system from the guidance, also from the environment. And the step 2 require them coming to class to discuss this with their colleagues. They are being grouped, and then they select their group leader, which is coming to represent each group. The lesson progresses with a sprinkle of humor, and also examples are drawn from what the students have said and also from the immediate surrounding. Also, the teacher tends to clear up their misconception from the practices, the cultural practices they found or what they've read about that particular concept here, which is the nervous system. And at the end of the lesson, a summary of the lesson is being sent to the students. So the cultural practices used to take nervous system was epilepsy, which is warapa. And we have the abyssinic, the postnatal depression, and leprosy, which is ete. And the results for the quasi-experimental phase showed that the CTCA group performed better than those in the lecture group, with the mean value of 27.28, and the control had 21.52. Students in the CTCA group gave their experiences to how they enjoyed the CTCA lesson and how it has helped them break the difficulty they've experienced in learning that concept, nervous system. And you can see one of them said, yes, I did. In fact, my view about nervous system being a complex topic in biology changed after participating in the CTCA lesson. We thought about why did the CTCA group actually perform better, looking at the 3 mechanisms that makes up the CTCA, which is the culture, technology, and the context aspect of it. The cultural part of the CTCA, where students were asked to document indigenous knowledge and cultural practices related to nervous system, actually prepared them down for what they are coming to school to do for that particular lesson. Because if you look at the Oswald theory of advanced organizer, it relates to students already having a basic knowledge of what they are coming to learn, which tends to build up their retention in that particular concept. So these students perform better because they're already primed with some baseline knowledge about what they are coming, about the new topic, and also the use of technology. The recommendation from the study is that biology teachers should look beyond the conventional method of teaching and tend to adopt the CTCA to teach biological concepts, also exploring the student cultural and contextual examples. Also the training of teachers to foster the teaching and learning of this learning process, and it should not be limited to only biology. It can also be used in further studies to validate the potency of CTCA in STEM subjects such as chemistry, physics, mathematics. Thank you very much.
A pause now. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? Yeah. The general feeling in the room is that it seems like a very neat project.
Thank you very much.
Any questions online? Any questions?
I can see.
Oh, somebody raised their hand.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Actually not a question. I think it's a splendid presentation, and the presenter needs all of the accolades that is worthy of a presentation like this. I want to say, Deborah, you did extremely well. You stuck to time. Your presentation also spoke to your audience, all of us, and I like to encourage you in those lines. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anybody else have questions?
Oh yes, yes, okay, from cyberspace.
Yes.
I'd like to commend Deborah for that very well reported, research, and the very lucid way in which she had explained the problem that she sort of solved, the methodology that she used for solving the problem, and her findings. So Deborah, what's next?
Yeah, we're actually having a compilation of using the CTCA for other difficult concepts like we have, and then the site that is upcoming, the www.ctcaapproach.com, is having some difficult concepts that we have used the CTCA to solve. So thank you very much, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you.
All right, seeing no other questions or comments, I'm going to go ahead and thank everybody for being here today. Thank you to our presenters, and I hope everybody has a very nice rest of your conference.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.